Hold on. There we go. Now I'm audible. Hey, gamers, and welcome in. I'm glad that was caught when it was. I totally would have kept going. I was still on my VR mic, funnily enough. Speaking of, I might need to change game audio over too. That depends, really. Nah, it's wavelength game. Yeah, I'm back. But no, yeah, for those who don't follow me on Twitter or anywhere else, I think I need to preface that, yeah, I was gone last week because I found out last minute. I would have mentioned it on Friday, but I found out very last minute on Monday that there was a strike going on, and it was one of these just general, like, don't engage in anything unless it's for the cause, you know, unless it's, like, pro-Palestine. Like, don't engage, don't go to work, don't go to school, don't post on social media, you know, yada, 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 you get it. And, you know, most people can't do that, and I usually see these as, you know, fairly unrealistic, but, like, again, if all it takes, it's not unrealistic for me because I can totally commit to it. But if all it takes to be an activist on my end is to just not hit the start streaming button, then fine, you know? So be it, I'll skip a week. Plus I needed the week for planning anyway. What was I planning? I was figuring out, what the hell am I doing? What am I doing with Twitch, like, and YouTube and all of this? And I put out a recap video on YouTube that was kind of vague about it because when I recorded the original audio for that, it was before last week, so I didn't have it figured out yet. And so I had to, like, cut a little bit out of that video, but go watch that if you can. It's good. I'm really proud of that thumbnail, actually. But more importantly, we're back and we're making content again. And the thing that I got figured out was every weekday. That's what I'm doing on Twitch. Every weekday. I'm gonna give it my all. I'm really gonna just dive head first into content creation fully this year and just see where it takes me, you know, just see what happens. Because I don't know, I've experienced moderate success for very little effort, and I feel like if I put in, like, the more I put in, the more I'll get out, is my general consensus so far. And so I'm gonna do that. Anyway, I don't wanna talk your ear off before we actually get to the game. But rest assured, I'm back, and I'll be back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week. A full week. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how that works for me, and then later down the line, I've got some other plans that I'll elaborate on more. But, you know, obviously you can catch me on Twitter talking about that. Let's hop on the server. We're doing MoistSMP today. And there are 0 players on the server. The SMP has been very empty lately. It's been very empty, and you know it's part way due to the strike and part way due to the fact that it's this is kind of just like a fact of life, you know, or a fact of Minecraft SMPs, is that they die, and that's really sad. That's really freaking sad. I think, you know, because it's just like I want to keep going. I want to like keep playing on the SMP. I want to keep having friends, you know. And I'm partially guilty for this, I'll admit. Like, I'm also partially at fault here for, you know, because I don't play on the SMP as often as I should either. No, yeah. Either way, this is something that I want to get done. This is something that I want to mess around with. And I want to finish the project I had in mind. Last we left off, we made this cool, wicked-looking lava pool. And Loogie came by, and Enderjohn came by, I think, if I remember correctly. This was, like, over a week ago now, so, you know, my memory is absolutely awful, so I'm definitely forgetting everything that happened. But we built the lava pool, we built this awesome, like, framework around this place, and we did honestly just about everything to prevent having to actually work on the walls. And I think that's what comes next. I think that's what comes next, is finally working on these walls. So, as far as these walls go, let me line up with the wall that matches. None of these walls match. I did it inverted. What? Okay, Oh, I see. I see what I wanted to do here. I see how I wanted to handle it. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes total sense. So this has all gotta be stone, basically. Like, I gotta stone all of it over. But we're gonna finish building the walls, and we're gonna do some auto farms. The music isn't too loud, is it? It's a little loud on my end, so I'm gonna adjust that. Because I always set it too loud, man. I always set it way too loud on my end. And then it overpowers me, and it overpowers the game. At least for me. And so I find that I'm, like, yelling down the microphone by the end of the stream. It's so silly. Anyway, we've got work to do. We got things to accomplish. We got a little cutlass last time we were here on our yo-ho shit. Yarhar even. It was a little loud, and then the next track wasn't, and then the track after that was. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, after it transitioned, it got real loud. There we go. Let's do that and see how that works out for us. Okay, we've got nether brick from when we were considering that. We'll probably still use the nether brick for something. Like, I can't say that I won't use it, you know? Alright, I need 2 stacks of stone, please. And I need these lava buckets to cook it for me. God, thank goodness for having extra lava buckets, because that is a godsend in terms of, like, why is that taking a second to initialize? That's weird. That's very weird. Oh my god, and I've still got spares in my inventory. I didn't even notice. I have so many spares, actually. Let's do a second, or take a second to organize this. I said I would do it off camera, but like with everything, I don't know, I rarely get on the SMP off camera. And when I do, it's to do a little screwing about with other members of the... No. The carpet. The carpet lets me come up without jumping? You know what this means, right? This means we are 1 pixel of height